Hi guys, Dave Osman here from the UK. I'm out on my usual daily drives. Been up to a place called Haslemere in the UK and then over to Midhurst and then heading back towards Southampton, which is where I live. While I'm out driving, you just get thinking about different business opportunities that you've been involved in recently and before, and I think you become a little bit wiser the more of these business opportunities you get involved in. And sometimes you think you're in the right opportunity, and then something happens in your mind, or you read something and you decide, actually, this opportunity is not for me. You might feel that it's a pyramid scheme, or it's a scam, and it happens. And what you need to do is try and get your money back out and not lose any money. That happened to me recently. I just didn't feel comfortable with the opportunity. I put a decent amount of money in, and it was a cryptocurrency business opportunity, and luckily Bitcoin went up when I went to withdraw my money, and I never lost anything. I think it was probably a few cents I lost, whereas it could have been quite a few dollars. But I got lucky. Bitcoin went up just as I was making my withdrawal, so I came out of it unscathed. And that's what you should always do. If you're not happy in a business opportunity after you've put your money in, then try as hard as you can to withdraw the money. And if you've got team members, let them know what you're doing before you do it, and let them know the reasons why. Luckily, I hadn't promoted this business opportunity, so I hadn't had any team members. And I think because I never promoted it, it got me thinking, I'm not that keen on it. I never had the enthusiasm. Sometimes it's all about enthusiasm. I never had the enthusiasm for this business opportunity either. For whatever reasons, I can't give you the exact reasons. I just didn't feel excited about it, and so I got my money back out. I put a little bit back into something else, and let's see how that goes. But you should also look for business opportunities that have been around a long time, ones that you know are legitimate business opportunities. And I'm in one that's been going for, I think it's over 5 years, probably 6 years now. And they pay without fail every Wednesday. They've never missed a payment. It's definitely not a scam, otherwise it would have been shut down a long time ago. And it helps you build a business as well, which is always useful. You've got to look for, when you put money into a business opportunity, what you're getting for your bucks, what you're getting for your dollar. Are you getting educational tools? Are you getting health supplements, which is they're always normally legitimate business opportunities. Forex trading is normally also legitimate, as long as they're supplying you tools and teaching you. That's what you've got to look for in a business opportunity. What are you getting for the money that you're going to spend out? Are you getting something back, or are you just going to sit there, do nothing, and earn from it? And that's when alarm bells start ringing, when you're just trying to earn. People say you don't need to recruit to earn money. That sometimes rings alarm bells. So yeah, I think I'm experienced enough now to understand which opportunities to go for, which ones are the right ones, which ones am I comfortable with. And the other thing you should also be aware of, and that's where I made a mistake several years ago when I was earning decent money from a company, and I mean decent money, that overnight they just shut down, and I had nothing else to fall back on. You should always have more than one business opportunity. You should have several. You should focus on one, but have several in the background working, so that you're not looking as though you're jumping from one shiny object to another. The shiny object syndrome is what they call it, where you're just jumping from one business opportunity to the other. more than one business opportunity, because if one fails, which they don't stay around forever, if one fails, you've got others to fall back on, and then you look for another one to replace that one. You decide how many you think you can afford, and then how many you think you can work with. And it's always best to try and get them so that you can incorporate them, within a sales page, a capture page, a landing page, so that they all look as though they will work together. And that's what I look for in a business opportunity as well. Will they align with the company that I'm with, that have been around over 5 years? Can I use the products? Are the products worth using? And so there's lots to consider when getting involved in a business opportunity. You do find some of the bigger leaders, they jump from one to the other. They get in early, they put loads of money into a business opportunity, and they recruit hundreds and hundreds of people, they make a killing, and then you find that they jump ship, they're off to the next business opportunity, and do it all over again. And it's the same faces, you see them time and time and time again, and you learn from that. The best way is to look for those business opportunities that you actually believe in, that are not scam, they're not pyramid, they're legitimate companies that have been around a while, and you can safely promote to other people, knowing that if they work the system correctly, they will get their money back. And it's all about, in business opportunities, the first rule is get your money out that you put in ASAP, as soon as possible, so that you're just playing with their money, so that if anything does happen to that company that you didn't see, you didn't envisage, and they've gone and the owners have run off with the money, you're not left out of pocket. And you should always promote that to your team members. Always promote that to team members and let them know, listen, get your money out of this business opportunity as soon as you can. Whatever you do, make sure that you get your money out and you bank it, and you're playing with their money, and then use money for traffic. That's really important, is to use paid traffic. I've got a campaign going that's been going for a couple of days, and I'm seeing fantastic results. I'm getting opt-ins, I'm getting people joining my business opportunity, and it is much better, much easier than free traffic. I know free traffic is free and you don't have to pay, but the long term, you will never ever build a business on free traffic. That's my considered opinion. Others will tell you otherwise, but that's just my opinion. It has to be paid traffic, and it has to be continuous. It has to be every week. You should be buying traffic to send to your opportunity, to build a list, because eventually that list will become so big that you're earning enough money to start banking money and use bigger money to buy more traffic to build a bigger list. So these are just my thoughts on a beautiful autumn day in the UK as I'm driving. I hope they've been useful, and I hope you can take some of it on board. If you want to align with me, join any of my business opportunities, just give me a shout, and I'll work with you, obviously, and I'll give you a few more tips. But anyway, everybody else, have one awesome day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.